My name is Juliette Kahlert. I'm 22 years old and I'm from Germany.
What inspired you to grow up?
I thought of one experience. It was maybe when I was 6 years old. I just went to school, and my teacher told me one experience of her childhood. And she's half South African, and she told us how for the first time she met a black man, and that first she was a bit afraid. He looked like a stranger. He was really dark. And then he realized it, and he opened his hands, and she saw the white palm of his hands, and that made a connection with which was beyond the color. And somehow, I don't know why I share the story, but it came to my mind like for the first time. And I think somehow my teacher, who was really free and really responsible for herself and much more than herself. So somehow I think that she inspired me a lot in going out into the world and meeting people, and even people who feel strange in the beginning, but really being open. And yeah, I think that's it.
What is your highest potential?
Good question. I think my highest potential is to be myself, truly. And I think it's a long way to find out, and I think I have my whole lifetime to work on it. But I think like one thing I'm striving for is to really meet people. I think one basic need of every human being is to be seen and loved for who he is or who he wants to become. So I'm practicing in meeting people in a new way, so I don't put them in boxes or don't like have any judgment, but to see them as who they want to be. Yeah.
What transformation of the world would you like to witness during your lifetime?
I think it's quite close to what I described before, but somehow that we take ourselves serious, and that we I think it's like a first step is that we, or like every human being, is facing his maybe wounds or challenges, because I think beyond this there are the gifts and the things we can offer to this world. So somehow, like, I'm really inspired to be in nature. It just like it gives me so much. So somehow, like, I have this picture that we as human beings can come back to our nature and do what we truly want to do, and not what we think society expects from us or anyone expects, because it's really about us being who we are. Yeah.